You guys want to check out the 2023 Z06? That's right, I'm here at SEMA and we're getting our first look at the 2023 Z06. Absolutely awesome. We're going to talk about when you're going to be able to buy one of these. And I saw the video that they've taken over 6 million deposits. I don't know if that is true, but certainly this is going to be an extremely hard car to get, and here's why. We have both cars here. We have the coupe that is in the brand new Silver Flare metallic that came out last year, and this is the brand new orange for 2022. So yes, this is the convertible, and we have that Z07 package on this one with those carbon fiber wheels. Wow. But first, let me show you how much wider the car is. This is a normal C8 car, just like the one I've got. And then when we come over here, you're gonna see how much wider it is when you come to right here and out. Absolutely awesome. There's not much that they can do with this car because that car is already so much wider that DOT doesn't allow us to put on oversized flares on these cars. So unlike the C7, when we had huge differences, there's not huge differences in here because we're governed by the DOT. But one of the biggest things that I absolutely love that they have done is they've upgraded the wheels. I don't think that Chevrolet has done a really good job on the wheels on the C8. That's why I have the black Trident wheels that are on that one right there on my car, because I think those are the best, but they're also very expensive. So this car here has got the brand new gray wheels with machine edge finish, and this is the big carbon ceramic brake package. What I also find very interesting is the carbon fiber package they have on this particular car. It's not really that aggressive, but wow, they did a really good job of diving it in right there underneath the air intake system right there. That looks really cool, and it's more aggressive up here rather than being more aggressive in the back. And then we move up here to the front carbon fiber splitter as well, which this is really a splitter. So a splitter has got to be a splitter. It has to come out past this right here. So there's not really a splitter on that car out there because they do not go out past the front fascia. These are actually usable, and I love how they just contour in here. And if you look, that is definitely for wind to go out around the car and not hit those wheels. Super wide dive planes right here, and of course we're going to see those canards come up right here when we have those out and available. And I know you want to get to the meat and potatoes of this car, of the engine, but this is the new dipped red interior. This is absolutely sweet. Looks amazing in person. That is a lot of red, and this being a 3LZ, check out the interior of that. That is the new upgraded level 2 carbon fiber package. Absolutely looks awesome. You can see what I talked about in the video of the things you missed during the Z06 launch. Look how much the carbon fiber is over on that door there, and how much carbon fiber is on the driver's door as well. So basically anything that was carbon fiber in the current car went to the stainless brushed steel, and carbon fiber around all of that. And then that's that new carbon fiber wheel as well. It looks absolutely epic. One of the things that I absolutely love about my C8 is that square steering wheel. I never thought that that would be such a huge adjustment. Now when I get into my C7, that round steering wheel, even with the flat bottom, I'm like, oh my God, this is brutal. And just so you know, they put the leather right there on the steering wheel at the 9 and 3 position because that's the proper spot to hold your steering wheel, not at the 10 and 2 as we were taught back in the day. So when you look at it, the carbon fiber is on the shift paddles as well, and you got great leather handling when you are driving at, you know, some fun speeds. And this is something I didn't see in the reveal, is how far that carbon fiber actually comes up. It comes way up here, and you can see the top of the carbon fiber that currently is in the car right now. The biggest design in the back was that center mount exhaust. Now, they talk about these like little acoustic panels, and I don't know if you can see it in there, but that shows it really well of what that looks like. So that way the sound actually goes back towards the driver. So that way you can hear the roar of this 8,600 revving RPM engine. Looking at this wing right here, it looks pretty amazing that it's got the black here, it's got the body color here, and it's just looks like it bolts on there. I'm not sure if that's going to be a PDI thing or it's going to come straight from the factory. My guess is we have to do that during PDI, but that's pretty sweet. It just raises up just a little bit outside, so that way you can see it right there, and it's just a nice touch to this rear spoiler. And then we have to get to the meat potatoes of this car, the brand new dual overhead cam flat plane crank engine. Now, as a Chevy guy, or I should say Chevy dude, this is really weird to see 2 intakes on this engine. That's not something that we're used to. It's always single overhead cam, so seeing a dual overhead cam engine on this car is just absolutely amazing. So this has also got the upgraded carbon fiber engine cover package. Absolutely beautiful. magnetic ride control, which is just their 4th gen magnetic ride control. And I mentioned in that video that they have the Performance Build Center logo on there, Bowling Green, Kentucky. This says Todd Browning. I'm not sure who Todd Browning is, but that's exactly what you see when you build your engine, presumably, because they haven't told us that that's going to be out. But I mean, it's on there, right? It's got to be out. Let's check out a little bit more of this engine. You still have the red head covers that look absolutely awesome. There looks like to be some metallic in it. I'm not sure if that's metallic or dust, but it looks like to be some metallic in there. And the up close personal of this dual overhead cam flat plane crank engine is pretty amazing, to say the least. It's really interesting. I've never seen anything like this, and I really don't know a whole lot about flat plane crank engines, but I guess we're going to learn down the road what this thing is completely capable of doing. If you truly want to save thousands of dollars on your next car purchase, join me on my next private live stream over at autocarbuying101.com. I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that I've never shared publicly that literally will save you thousands of dollars. At the end of this video, check out autocarbuying101.com and I'll send you the link. So now let's move over to the convertible. I absolutely love this new orange, but this, like I said earlier in the video, this new Z06 here with the convertible has the Z07 package. So first and foremost, we've got to hit the front of this car with the Z07 package. These canards look completely different than what they've looked like on the internet. I absolutely love them, and they go really, really well with the car. Now, this is something that's going to be definitely through the PDI process that the dealership is going to put on. They're definitely not going to ship with that. And oh my God, these carbon fiber wheels. We're gonna get back to that. I'm getting distracted. We gotta stay focused. We gotta stay focused here. So again, showed you that on the coupe. All that looks the same, but it's really interesting now that I've thought about this for a little bit, how this is actually split up into different pieces like this. Is it gonna be one big piece, or is it going to ship in 3 pieces? We got to put them together. So here's your first look at these carbon fiber wheels, and these are full carbon fiber. There's a barrel in here, and then there's some structure behind here, so that way these things just don't fall apart. But check these things out. Absolutely amazing. And of course, we saw these way back when coming out of Australia, so I'm not sure if they're still gonna be built in Australia or made in Australia, but wow, this is gonna be an extremely expensive option. And this is the first time we're getting up close looking at these 20-inch front wheels on the Z07 package. Check this out right here. Look how wide these tires are. Here's my hand, and look at that. I don't even go across the entire width of that wheel. That looks absolutely amazing. And then check out these 21s in the back. 345 25 ZR. These are the Sport Cup 2 tires that are going to come with the Z07 package. And I love these orange calipers. Absolutely amazing. Doug DeMuro said in his video there's 7 caliper choices, but we only see 6 on the configurator, so I don't know what that 7th one's going to be. So it'll be pretty interesting. Blue, maybe blue would be really epic. And then check out this carbon fiber spoiler. Oh my God, is this thing absolutely amazing. This looks so sick. And I'd have to say, even though I got that big Victor Racing wing on mine, I love that Victor Racing wing, this one might be something that I really, really like. And this is definitely very Lamborghini, Ferrari type-esque type spoiler. Absolutely awesome wing on this car. Here's a little bit closer up of that wing back here, and they've done a really good job. You know, of course, everything of these cars are prototype cars, so there's not always going to be perfect on everything, even though they're here at SEMA. So the line right here could be done a little bit better, but it looks really good if they're just using one piece of carbon fiber that way and one piece of carbon fiber this way. And it's coming into the seam right here real good. So it looks like it's done really, really good, high quality stuff that I'm really excited to see these on the cars. And of course, to feel how much one of these weigh, that's got to be absolutely insane. You know, I did the video on the 2019 ZR1 of how much that wing weighed. Was absolutely nothing, but wow, isn't this crazy? The inside of the convertible has orange seat belts, sky cool gray interior, but it has a yellow center point for the steering wheel. Now, like I said, these are prototype cars, so I'd imagine that yeah, these are not always up to spec as far as like how you're going to get them from the factory, but that's okay. Yeah, sadly, these cars are going to be all destroyed or preserved somewhere in a museum. And both of these cars, the orange one and the Silver Flare one, these cars, they're ripping on, they're driving them. These things do absolutely amazing. And everything you've heard as far as the exhaust sound, the camera, the sound quality you get from the camera just doesn't do it justice. You've got to hear them in person. With 670 horsepower, I don't know if I'm going to get a Z06. My twin turbo C8 does more horsepower. We're setting right at 800 to the engine, just like these are setting at 670. So I definitely could have more horsepower than they do. So maybe we'll have to, you know, Street Speed will buy one. Maybe we'll have to race him when he gets his, and we'll see how they go. Twin turbo versus Z06 would be pretty awesome.